Time for my next recent reads. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zach with Zacks Books, and today I've got a recent reads for you. Got 4 books over here that I've read, well, most recently. We'll link the 4 of these down below if you're intrigued with any of them. Also down below is the Patreon and Danielle's channel. She's very close to 1,000 subbies, so go sub. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the first book. Alright, the first one up is The Last One by Will Dean. I'm going to try and angle this differently so it's not like reflecting anything. So this is the first time I've read a book by Will Dean, and I absolutely love this book. I gave it 4 stars. I know it sounds weird saying I absolutely loved it, and I give it 4 stars. This one, so the blurb at the back says, has she lost her mind, or is that what they want her to think? In this book, we're following a girl named Kaz as she awakes on the Atlantica, RMS Atlantica, with her lover, boyfriend, partner, whatever. They refer to him as a couple different things. Pete. They go on this boat, and they wake up, and, well, I guess she wakes up, and everyone else on the boat is gone. There's nobody else on the ship, and it's a very twisty novel. She eventually finds 3 other people who are survivors on the boat, and basically it's just kind of like a survival story, and the twist halfway through turns into something else, and it is a very, very exciting story. I really did like this book. I can't remember what my quarrels were. I can't remember what my issues really were with this thing. I think it was more like the ending parts and like, I don't know. It was a really good story. I really liked it. I just didn't have it in me to give it quite 5 stars. It just, some of the parts I felt like kind of dragged on a little bit with like the one-on-one interactions with the people, and I don't know. I did this in a thriller recommendation video, so if you want to check that out, check it out up here. But otherwise, yeah, 4 stars. It was a very good book, so I highly recommend it. The Last One by Will Dean. Alright, next one up. This one is, oh my goodness, okay. So this is The Hike by McGary. This is, I have no idea how to talk about this book. This is, I gave this book 4 stars. I will start off with that. This is a very, very bizarre book. It's very bizarre. It's so weird. We start out with this dude walking in the woods, stumbles across these 2 people like killing someone or attacking someone, and they're wearing like dog faces. Like they have like a dog face like on their face. He runs away, and then this giant story of this dude who is just walking in the woods suddenly becomes like an adventure of, I don't know how to describe it. Like he goes to this like other world. He meets this crab, which honestly was like my favorite part of the book. Like the whale from Whalefall has got competition with this crab from this book, so favorite character of the year, maybe. And it's like, it's as sarcastic as how crab did. Like it is like such a funny like crab. Like Danielle will tell you I would not shut up about the crab like whenever he was around. Like it was absolutely hysterical. One of the reasons I gave it 4, I really, really did enjoy the book. There's a part where he is like held captive by like a giant woman, and like basically like they give him like by a bat, like this weird bat creature, and he like gets like a companion friend. I don't remember what the heck his name is, but he was really annoying. I didn't like that guy. So I don't know, that whole part with him being trapped. I got some King vibes from this book too, because when he was trapped, it kind of felt like Fairy Tale when the guy was like a prisoner in Fairy Tale. I kind of got some weird King vibes in this book sometimes. This was such a weird experience. Other people that have read this, I think, have not really rated it as high as me, just because it was so bizarre, but like I kind of like that, and really the crab was like basically 2 stars himself, so. But yeah, a very solid story, a very weird story, and if you are interested in this book, just be ready for just one of the most obscure reading experiences you'll probably ever have. So, there you have The Hike by McGary. Alright, next up is Cujo by Stephen King. So this was on one of my... There's a storm going on, so if you hear thunder, there's a storm happening, and it's probably about to start raining. So in this book, we are following the Trenton family. Donna and Vic are a married couple that are kind of going through a lot of crap right now. And by crap, I mean Donna's cheating on him. So, yeah, I did a whole rant review on this book. If you want to check that out, check it out up here. I have thoughts and opinions, and they're all pretty much spelled out in that video. So, check that out. In short, a killer dog is attacking Donna and the boy Tad because the husband Vic is on a business trip somewhere. She goes to try and get the car repaired, and Cujo is this rabid Saint Bernard. The thing I will mention about this that I really liked about this book is, like, you kind of get the dog perspective through parts of it, but other parts of the book, the thing I really disliked about it was the whole, there's no chapters. There's like little paragraph breaks, but like there's no chapters in this book. So that was the only part that was aggravating because I listened to it on audiobook and there's no chapters. So it's, you know, you got to make sure you're following along physically as well as listening. So, but no, overall, very solid story. Check out the video. Like I said, I have more thorough, detailed thoughts on the book and my opinions on character. So, there you have Cujo by Stephen King. And last up, if you hear the rain, I apologize, it's starting to storm out, is Kill for Me, Kill for You by Steve Kavanaugh. This was the May Dead is Better book club pick for Patreon. If you want my full, like, talking about this book, I did a reading vlog type, like, rant review type thing on the Patreon. That'll be linked down below. Check that out if you want the full details of the book. In short, I will describe this book as basically we're following this woman whose little girl gets killed by this guy, and then the husband takes his own life. So she basically is like blaming the guy for all of the bad things that are happening to her, and like the cops can't do anything. The trail is cold, and so she just ends up trying to stalk the guy herself, and yada yada yada. We're also simultaneously following this other woman named Beth. I can't remember what the first girl's name is. We're following this other woman named Beth whose husband is gone. She gets attacked and basically is like on her deathbed, and she recovers. And basically it's like the same kind of thing, like this whole like recovery story and like her wanting to get revenge and all this stuff. And I got to tell you, the plot twist at the end really got me, and I will leave it at that because you guys got to check out the Patreon if you want my more thorough thoughts on this story. So there you have Kill for Me, Kill for You by Steve Kavanaugh. Alright, so those are the 4 most recent reads that I have, and again, we will link them down below if you're intrigued with any of them. Again, check out the Patreon, especially if you want my full thoughts on Kill for Me, Kill for You. It's a really solid story, and I really want you guys to check that out. But yeah, also down there is Danielle's channel and all the other fun stuff. What are some things you've read recently? And make sure you let me know down in the comments. If you've read any of this stuff, let me know your thoughts down there. Try and keep it spoiler free, please. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Later.